I have a small fascination with a whole lot of like super geeky research around mice. So if you have questions about that, I would love to talk through it with you, but I will save some of you from all the details. But one of those stories is we know that kind of in this epigenetic change, that there was a research study where they took a group of mice and they put the mice in a cage and they elicited this like really great mice friendly smell. And when the mice would go near the smell, they would shock them with an electric shock. Not a crazy electrical shock, like just enough. Um, and they did it sufficiently that the mice were then afraid whenever the smell occurred. So they took semen from the first generation of mice, and they made a second generation of mice. They put the second generation of mice in a cage, and they elicited that smell, and all the mice became afraid. Though they were never shocked, had never seen the other mice shocked, had never been in a circumstance where they were exposed to it, but their bodies inherently knew that this was a thing to be afraid of. So they took semen from the second generation of mice, made a third generation of mice, and had the same outcome. It was not until the fourth generation of mice, without an actual event, that they started to see shift away from fear of the stimuli. And so when we have been in family systems, in communities where there has been ongoing violence, where we have not been heard, where we have been afraid for years on end, like that lives within our DNA and then gets transmitted through the next generations. And so intervention around adverse childhood experiences always takes a multi-generational approach and can take several generations to get to a point where the impact of those original events really can be mitigated.